Hello everyone, this is Kritika and you are watching News Media 47. In this video, we will talk about Victory over Japan Day or simply VJ Day.
On August 14, 1945, it was announced that Japan has surrendered unconditionally to the Ally, effectively ending World War II. Since then, both 14 August and 15 August have been known as Victory over Japan Day or simply VJ Day. The term also been used for September 2, 1945, when Japan's formal surrender took place abroad the US state Missouri, anchored in Tokyo Bay. Coming several months after the surrender of Nazi Germany, Japan's capitulation in Pacific brought 6 years of hostilities to final and highly anticipated close. Now let's know all of this in detail. Japan, since the end of the First World War, had imperial ambitions over China. For its domestic industrialization, Japan was seeking oil from Southeast Asian states and was simultaneously developing dominance over region, leading to serious concern for British, French and America. In 1935, when Japan attacked China, the US imposed sanctions on Japan and prevented Japan to seek oil. This drastically affected Japan. Japan's devastating surprise aerial attack on the US naval base at Pearl Harbor on Oahu, Hawaii on December 7, 1941 capped a decade of deteriorating relation between Japan and the United States and led to an immediate US declaration of war the following day. Japan's ally, Germany, led by Adolf Hitler, then declared war on the United States, turning the war-raging Europe into a truly global conflict. Over the next 3 years, superior technology and productivity allowed the Allies to wage an increasingly one-sided war against Japan in the Pacific, inflicting enormous casualty while suffering relatively few. By 1945, in an attempt to break Japanese resistance before a land invasion became necessary, the Allies were consistently bombarding Japan from air and sea, dropping some 100,000 tons of explosive on more than 60 Japanese cities and towns between March and July 1945 alone. The Potsdam Declaration issued by Allied leaders on July 26, 1945 called on Japan to surrender. If it did, it was promised that a peaceful government according to the freely expressed will of Japanese people. If it did not, it would face prompt and utter destruction. The embattled Japanese government in Tokyo refused to surrender, and on August 6, the American B-29 plane Enola Gay dropped an atomic bomb on the city of Hiroshima, killing more than 70,000 people and destroying a 5 square mile span of the city. 3 days later, the United States dropped a second atomic bomb on Nagasaki, killing another 40,000 people. The following day, the Japanese government issued a statement accepting the terms of the Potsdam Declaration. In a radio address, in the following afternoon on August 15, urged his people to accept surrender, blaming the use of the new and most cruel bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki for the country's defeat. In Washington, on the same day, President Harry S. Truman announced news of Japan's surrender in a press conference at the White House. And jubilant Americans declared August 15 Victory over Japan Day or VJ Day. Now let's know something about VJ Day and Indian Independence Day. For almost 2 decades before India actually became independent, the country's freedom fighters had been celebrating January 26 as Purna Swaraj Day. After Congress leader Jawaharlal Nehru and Bose pushed for complete independence from British rule over Dominion status at the Lahore session of 1929 and 1930. But when independence finally arrived in 1947, British rulers coincided the date of transfer with the second anniversary of VJ Day, August 15. Ramchandra Guha notes, freedom finally came on the day that resonated with imperial pride rather than the nationalist sentiment. So this is all about the video. I have tried to put almost every details about VJ Day, Victory over Japan Day. If I have missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.